Today I'm going to show you how to get the engine to start on Fords with push button start that are displaying the dreaded no key detected message. Now unfortunately there are a lot of things that can cause a no key detected message to be displayed. Everything from something as simple as just a dead battery in the fob to something generating radio interference in the area that just happens to be on the same frequency. And you also got the possibility of, an issue with an antenna or a module or even on the network that is used by the vehicle to start the engine with this system. Now, if it is an issue with the module or the network on the vehicle itself, you're probably going to be calling a tow truck. But if it is just something in the vicinity on the same radio frequency as the fob or a dead battery in the fob, you should be able to go ahead and start the vehicle, and I'm going to show you how. All Fords built with push-button start have what is known as a backup slot or a programming slot. Now, this slot can be used to start the engine if the battery in the fob is dead, and it's also the slot that's used to program keys for the vehicle. And that's why it's called a programming slot. If you don't know where the programming slot or the backup slot is on your vehicle, you can find this information in the owner's manual. It's usually in the starting and stopping the engine section. On most cars, it's in the stowage compartment for the center console. The older Escapes, you used to hold them up to the steering column. The newer Escapes, it's just the compartment at the front of the console on the floor. On the 15 and up F-150, you pull the rubber out of the bottom of the center console cup holder, and there's a slot located under that. A few Lincolns had them to the left side of the glove box on the dash. The best way to know for sure is to look in the owner's manual. Now, the example I'm showing here is a 2019 Lincoln Nautilus, and the backup slot location is just at the bottom of the center console stowage compartment. And just to prove this works, if anyone has any doubts about being able to start a vehicle with a dead fob battery, I'm going to go ahead and completely remove the battery from this fob and then start the car. And this would work on any Ford vehicle. I'm using the same 2019 Lincoln Nautilus that I was showing a second ago. The backup slot is at the bottom of the center console stowage compartment. And I've already taken the back cover off of the fob, so we're just going to pop the battery out of that. And we're going to go ahead and put it into the backup slot. That just sits in the slot like that. And I'm going to go ahead and step on the brake pedal and push the start button. And it starts up. That easy. And this will work on any Ford with push button start. And you can take the key out of the programming slot after this. If you're not aware, the only time it looks for a key is on startup or if a door's opened. And once the vehicle is running, you could throw the fob out the window, and as long as you don't shut the engine off, it would run forever. Now, it will give you a no key detected message if you open the door, but if the engine's already running, it will continue to run until you shut it off. I think that's about it for today's video. If you found this helpful or useful, please click the like button down below. I got a lot more great stuff coming up, so please subscribe. And as always, have a great week.